walk out scot-free, but there's still a couple of bullets spammed straight through Squeaky.
I'm gonna have to turn you up.
Expecting that push, and he's going to reveal a lot of information to Paradox as well. And all they have to do is stand here.
No, I had the stream quite loud.
Falls through the smoke, got a little bit too ambitious there.
So this one doesn't seem like it's going that bad. How many have they played like a map already?
Yeah, they already lost a map 16-3.
Interested to see
right.
From Hysteria
so I mean,
how they fare in this
16. Yeah, that's not great.
No, the commentators were being like absolute pricks too in the first map.
Yeah.
Just like absolutely just they were just so rude.
They just have this ability
Just
to get
like
themselves out of tough situations. But I think it's also
you have to be there. But yeah, just talking about like how bad they were and how inexperienced they were and how they knew they were going to lose. And it's like, come on, dude, they're just new players to the game. There's just no need for that.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Lambo's just going to reposition himself. However, I think he's going to take potentially too much time to get up that ladder. Lambo
really
needs
nuts
to
for Toffee.
put his foot on the gas.
Dare fix it, fix it.
Scene way too late.
Oh, rough.
It was either a case of Lane needing to just hold off. However, he was the one being aggressive.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Or Lambo.
I think just, unfortunately, what Chris was saying before was basically that, like,
really does put their economy on
this
tilt.
team they're playing is, like, sort of,
Everybody.
like, one of, like, the second best teams in the league.
It's a good
so just,
sort of form check in terms of
I guess that's how seeding works, but, like...
Has Chris got, like, a tapestry up in the background?
Yeah, that's... I was noticing that before. It's like a Japanese wall art. Hold on, I'll send you the picture. Winnie wanted to see what Chris's webcam looked like.
Oh yeah, looks pretty good.
Oh, it is a tapestry. I thought it was like on a frame.
Yeah, no, I think they've just hung it up.
Yeah,
I got long hair at the moment.
I've just sent you the picture.
Or longish.
Let's see what he's able to find here on the adventure.
It's a point-and-click adventure. He's going to find the timing nicely too through the ramps. I would suspect that's exactly where he's headed.
Damn, they just got
And now things start to collapse here. Okay, Marsh provides some resistance.
Chris, you can clutch.
Albeit only momentarily. Draz will be caught in the vent, and Molotov's going to prevent his rise. And Hysteria will fall down here.
Menu lock replays.
That sneaking feeling. Something
That's
is
awesome.
lurking in the vent.
I told my family about this. They were quite impressed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mentioned it to Winnie. Like, she hates video games, but she was like, "Damn, hit us
cool. And win some money.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
I think I'm a bit behind you. I only just got the menu log replays. Let me resync my page. I was playing an ad. Cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I was taping this match, but yeah, look, I don't really think they're gonna want to rewatch it afterwards, so that's okay. I'll still record it, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Chelios takes matters into his own hands.
Oh, just a spray down. Yeah, I see.
Cheeky grin
I think we're synced. What's your time?
So he's happy with that one. Paradox all having a laugh, having a good time on Nuke, which
I've got like
their home
6 seconds, 5 seconds till the next round. 4, 3.
5-round lead now.
I think you're still ahead of me, but that's okay.
7 rounds back to back for Paradox, and have a look.
You
at
were
that
like
economy.
10 seconds ahead of me before, so.
The opposite to what we saw on the last map, Jim. Last map, you know, their economy was always sort of at breaking point, just waiting for that one round for Hysteria to win. But that damage has not been done from Hysteria right now. We got 5 figures on 3 of the members after.
They're just getting mowed down.
Speaking coming through, Danny.
Look, I mean, this is like a save round, but like, so just they didn't have
right, yeah,
like,
they
the
just
full
like,
armor,
yeah.
but yeah.
See if it's the end.
Still just a bit unfortunate. Like,
just in general, they are getting mowed down.
Yeah.
Working those picks.
How does that one fucking guy not get to have a camera on his face? Why does his camera facing his computer?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess just like...
Obviously, 4v3. The round is all but won,
Oh,
but the
no.
timing from ASAP to just filter the fish into the barrel. However, Marsh is still there. Has a chance of the 3v1. However, that drop into the vent surely has been
Did you
heard.
see all the stuff, by the way?
Damn.
People in like the chat and
Marsh
also
back to the
just
swamp
apparently
that
on
one,
Twitter are
and
saying
it's gonna
Chris
be
is like
bait
an
back-to-back rounds
ex-cheater.
for Paradox. So, no surprise to see
What?
us jump on
I don't.
into
Yeah,
round
just in the
11.
VIP chat, just this
Tarvesh.
tweet that says
He's
Draz
smiling. Everyone else is
ex-cheater,
having a great time.
spinach is quick. Why do they
I
all
want-
think
I'm gonna-
Chris is an ex-cheater?
What the hell?
Say, why are we looking at the back of your head? What's wrong? I want to know. I need to know.
And maybe it's the same guy, but just like,
It's just random
Gets to the
lore.
bottom of that.
yeah, just another person earlier. I don't know if you
Getting
saw it in
to
like the
bottom of this half.
SC chat, but like, yeah,
Last
someone
impression
just
from
in the
Paradox,
pre-game chat during the
taking
Renegades
control
match
of
was just
Secret
going like,
so quickly.
yeah,
Actually, don't
Draz is
think
a
Hysteria
waller. They've
What's that even? What does that mean?
They've got
Oh, like
wall
wall
hacks. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Lane now,
Just like, come on, bro.
under. That's how quick Paradox have taken this round into their own hands, and now Lane's got a bit of a fight on his hands. Oh, he's good for it though.
Oh.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. Danger answers
Chris
with
getting
one,
a
but is it
good
going to be
kill.
enough? Chell's still sneaky. The man's been out as most rounds now, so we'll see if Hysteria identifies that. Reacts accordingly. Spinach not going to be able to react in time, and this could be the answer back into the round, but Marsh swinging from
Oh,
the
wait.
entrance to Hut there. Now Danger going to be stuck on the lower side of things, and Draz
Chris.
might almost hand him a free kill. Doesn't spot him in the vent. Who's peeking Mini? His barrel definitely spotted. It all comes down to the patience, and if Danger comes up the ladder here, it's going to be so damn difficult for him to pop out and hit this shot. Oh, barrel!
Oh
come
no,
around
Chris.
to the secondary.
Oh, no.
Draz, what's going on? And Danger looks away, but Marsh hasn't stopped this timing. Ridiculous.
Oh no.
And Marsh comes out with the dub for the round.
Bad luck
Oh,
for Chris there.
Is Marsh Josh? Is that
Yeah,
Josh?
yeah.
Had
Ooh,
way
we'll
too many
zoom in
twists
on
and turns towards
Chris!
the end of that round.
It's Chris. Chris is not
A
pleased.
lot going on. I like that poster.
Yeah,
Reminds
look,
me
you
of
could
a
sort
shirt.
of tell.
Like that poster.
now, I'm receiving word that Danny G's apparently balling. We missed it. We'll have a look again next time Paradox win a round, if they win another round, of course. Not saying that they will. But statistically they should. Danny, going very aggro. Again to the vent. And Hysteria just throwing so much util. Throwing a few bullets this way too.
Throwing the
Danny
bullets.
doing a great job
Cool.
to dodge most of them. Smoke going to be fading very shortly. It's actually just going to be the flash straight through.
Yo.
So
Yes.
looking to be
Go,
the extra man,
Harry,
but
go.
he's out of the
Ryan.
equation of the CTs.
No,
Trying to
Harry.
fire up. Danger. Connecting there with the AK. And Lane from Heaven. He's been solid. He's been sharp. But now he's going to be burning up as well and edging forward. He's out on top of one of the T's who hasn't spotted
Yo.
him. But there's one right below. How's the trade?
Yo.
No.
TJ dropping the ball right there.
Yo.
And
Yes,
falls to
Chris.
24 on the board for Hysteria.
Oh man, that is a round gone begging. They were moving fast off the back of the pick. Danny G got himself into position.
Alright.
Top
We
side
just
of
need
the
some
line,
momentum. We need some
taking,
haiku
however,
momentum.
they were just
Yeah,
far
they
too many
need to
holes
go
in
one
Paradox.
map down to
Top
make
side
it a
gold. Complet had yet to
1-1
come in.
decider on the third map.
We're just waiting for something that never came. However, they are looking quite flush still. Their money's quite good. And this is an important round for Hysteria. They start to get into some danger territory with their economy if they don't continue to put rounds on the board here.
I feel like Paradox haven't tried to test ramp for a fair few rounds. They went there initially, but things didn't work out.
Ryan.
Oh, Ryan.
Crazy.
Smoke. Ooh.
Quick
He's up just
scope.
long enough for him to get away. And he's opted for the AK instead. I wonder
Yes,
if he's just expecting
Chris.
closer
Holy
range
shit.
engagements. Oh my, Draz. Another beautiful timing.
This is pretty crazy too, because this
Oh
is
my
their
God.
their
TJ.
opponent's map pick.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure
Form
that
of entry. Back to back they go.
Hysteria picked
See this
like the
chemistry,
opponent's team
Teach.
first map pick as
sharp
their
with it.
map pick. And so they just crushed them on that, and
See
then
him head
they
down
picked like
towards
their
that B
second
site
map
as
pick,
well.
and
2 and
now
4.
they're doing all right on this
Make
one.
this one happen, Jim.
That should
Ryan,
be able to
don't
come in.
lose.
TJP is not exactly in lower side.
So close,
I was
Chris.
going to say, If the POV lined up with the kill feed, that would have been great. But TJP has provided enough cover up for that bomb feed.
Yes, Harry.
Nice, Harry.
Pops off.
Harry is really good at this game.
True.
Hysteria. That's exactly what they needed, though, keeping 3 players alive.
Alex
getting that
just
money
dropping just
going and
absolutely
flowing.
unrelated content
Hopefully trying
in the
to,
group
make
chat.
that
All of Alex's stories
over.
are so uninteresting, so
But
intensely uninteresting.
Paradox is
Yeah.
starting to fall into this trap
Just
of
randomly
too
come
fast
and just
too
drop
loose
them as well. Like,
individualistic.
what was the one that he
And you
dropped
can even
like
just see
yesterday about his
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 dad?
dad's sick or something?
Yeah.
And he keeps like working even though he's sick. I don't know.
Starting to stray from one
Yeah.
another. The spacing's not quite right.
There we go.
And that's
Chris
just
with their
coming
gaming
from
chair.
the back of confidence, knowing that maybe they have
Does
the
Ryan
upper
have the
hand
same
when it
one?
comes to those
Yeah,
age
Ryan bought a gaming chair too. I'm gonna buy it as well.
Fair.
Zap looking for some kind of damage with the wall bang. Aaron Lambo, has he heard the drop? Because Chell's already in
Yes,
Mini and
Ryan.
Lambo manages to save the day. So reacting just
Yo.
in the nick
Harry.
of time. Spinach
Oh.
feeling sharp for the moment, but it is going to be shut down by
Oh.
Danny G. Marshclow to trade as well. And the numbers not quite there anymore.
Chris and
because
Ryan,
TJ's
the
taking
gaming
2
duo.
more heads. Stuck him on a pole as tribute. Now on
Quick
the 2
thinking
on
from
2
Ryan.
again, it's danger
Yeah.
on TJ. See if they're aware of the flank coming through from Draz. He's been at many a round.
Going
Different
down the
approach
vent.
now.
Are they
Speaking of different
planting
approaches, Danger's just
down?
gone solo down the vent. Taking the bomb to B. DJ hanging around like a bad smell.
I think he knows. Well, he definitely knows that Ryan's up there.
Hopefully,
Chris is
able
going
to
into
make
the
some
vent too.
impact,
Yeah.
however.
Damn, it's
He's actually
2
bought
separate
some
1v1s.
time here. Now we're actually going through the vent.
Oh.
Had no idea that Draz
Yep.
was waiting in the wings there, but Danger has to make this work. Play that off angle at Silo.
Oh,
Oh yes.
gets one.
Chris,
Steps
holy
back,
fuck.
Good
line up to
stuff.
Draz.
Damn, Chris even
Counter
like.
as well. He's happy with that one.
Yeah, yeah.
That's gonna be 6 on the
Chris
board.
showboated to the
Yeah.
camera on that one.
If he
What'd they
refuses,
do?
he's got that kit.
They did like a fist pump to the camera,
Yeah.
Lambo gonna be
Some
happy.
NL sort of
Got that one.
content.
like a triumphant like fist in the air.
Look,
Yeah.
there was a little gap there in the previous round.
Yeah, because I
Shell
think like
didn't get
the
away
main
with the
reason they like got stomped on
So,
Vertigo
you know,
is
you
because
can
they
say
started out
it's
nervous and then
And
just
look, 8-7,
like
the
their
score
first
line's now on
half,
the
they went
cusp,
down
considering it's
13-2.
8-2 not too long ago.
They're gonna play well now
Been a
because they've got
turnaround
like
from
momentum.
Hysteria.
They've won a few rounds now. They're gonna play
Stabilise
better
themselves.
for sure.
Yeah,
What's most important
yeah,
on
they're
that
getting
TT
more
side, and that is
comfortable
put rounds
playing
to
against
back
them.
to back.
because I think that's the main thing.
These guys were probably also getting too comfortable beating them as well, though. To be fair, and they're probably like playing a little shit now.
Yeah, just screwing around.
And this is what we're seeing from Paradox, the faster of adjustment.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ryan.
But Lambo, with confidence that
They're
he's
crazy. They're
No
crazy.
way!
Well, 7 picked up in the final round is enough to stop the push, and there you have it, 8-7.
Look at Chris.
Chris popping off.
You gotta be happy about that, even if they lose. Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Just to
Because aren't these
flatten
guys
them.
one of the like best teams in Australia?
Yeah, they're like, I think Chris was describing it as like Renegades just flattens everyone, and then there's like a set of teams that are competitive with Renegades. And this is one of the teams that's competitive with Renegades.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, Renegades literally just flattened the team they played just before this. It was like 16-2, 16-4 or something.
Yeah.
So like, and that was the thing, like the commentators were being so rude, like they were predicting that like Hysteria was going to do worse than that team against Renegades. Just like, come on guys. And they hadn't even, they were both, all three commentators were saying that they didn't know anything about Hysteria and just going they're probably just garbage. Like, come on guys.
It's kind of cool. Like it's definitely the high Q effect of just like they're the
Yeah.
nobody team.
Yeah.
Because they qualified for this tournament, right? Because they like fucking popped off and beat two like
Yeah.
really good teams, right?
Yeah, they beat, I think it was a CGI and a CGP team. Which is
I
like,
don't know what that means.
well, like there's different sorts of like competitions. So they're playing in ESL. I don't really know what the difference between them is, but they're playing ESL, and CGP and CGI are tiers in ESEA, and so CGP is the top tier, and then CGI is the tier below that, and then Hysteria is in the tier below that.
Right.
And so they beat, basically a team in the top tier and a team in the second tier in order to like qualify to play in this tournament.
Right.
Yeah, and so just
So yeah, they fought their way here.
yeah, exactly.
And to be honest, like what did they lose the first map?
16-3, which 16-4 I think it was, which isn't even
Yes.
that bad.
I mean, but they're doing better now.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like 8-7. I mean, I don't remember whether this. I'm pretty sure Nuke is pretty CT sided, so like they probably
Right.
should have won more. But like 8-7 is basically dead even, and so they can't. Yeah, they did really well even if they don't win from here.
Mm. That string of matches that I just tuned in for was pog as fuck, so that's good enough for me. That's all I
Yeah.
gotta say.
Yeah, look, the Vertigo matches were pretty dry, but
Yeah,
these ones have been quite good.
that's kind of how I ended up watching like their last match. Was that a couple of nights ago? Their match,
Yeah.
where I was like, oh yeah, this is really fun. They're winning by so much, and they just fucking lost like 12 rounds in a row, and I went, oh man, this isn't fun anymore.
Yeah.
First half,
Yeah, because it's really fun to like pop off when they're winning the rounds, but yeah, it was just like Vertigo was just clearly like a strong map for their opponent here, and so like they're pissed. Look at that team.
Has he got like the stack of dollar bills on his chest?
Flexing.
Just
Ooh,
at the
jockey.
End, you know, I'm a big fan of the.
Oh, they're talking about chockies.
Oh boy, I love
dessert.
it.
I'm talking about big jockeys. I thought that was Chris for a second.
Anyway,
Yeah?
8-7. I mean, you love that. I don't think Paradox.
Oh,
loves
it's
that.
16-3. It
Although,
wasn't
to be fair,
16-4.
did get
They
8
put the
on
score on the
team
screen
side,
just to
so
tell me
end
I'm
of
an
the day,
idiot.
It's still not too shabby of a first half for them.
No, definitely not. 8 rounds in a row for Paradox and 5 in a row for Hysteria. At the
Yep,
end of the
nice,
half,
nice,
Shell
nice.
going to be dropping down the vent. And
Oh, they're gonna
hoping
try and knife.
a knife.
Don't do it.
He's not
Don't
committing
do
though.
it.
Oh, he's gonna go behind them and just kill them all.
Yeah, with a knife. Oh, he's pulled the gun back out.
Minis, swinging around Idiot Wall, and Chell's now in on a quick flank. But it's going to be the front defense. You're worried about Danny G as well from Mini, able to take 2 heads off. And it's
Yeah,
looking pretty good.
pretty
but Chell
bad
with this
piss-
wrap
oh,
is...
no.
he's looking at the knife, he's found
Oh,
it.
that's fucked
The
up.
reload's coming through, but
Oh,
he missed the
no,
round. He
that
knew the reload was
sucks.
there, so pulled out the P2K just in time.
So
And did you
rude.
see the size of the grin on his face then? He was having a
I
great
so
time.
wanted it. I so wanted the double. That's actually like that man has gigantic balls.
That's
if he's
Rooster
gonna do
plays.
that
That's classic Rooster plays right there.
at an 8-7 scoreline as well, Mac. Like it's not even like
Yeah.
you know, if it was 12-3 or 13-2 last map, yeah, whatever. But I can't believe he's done that on an 8-7 half.
That is confidence. That is absolute confidence, and you love to see that come
I
out
hope
from
they
Paradox.
lose just for that.
So taking another
I hope they
pistol
lose anyway, but
for the series. Hysteria
Oh man,
Well,
this
with
isn't
that
looking
knife.
good.
well, yeah,
So
this
much
is
more
this is
firepower.
another save
And
round. So
for
like,
Danny G, as
Right.
as
Hysteria
the
hasn't bought
thing
any armor or
is
any
so
guns,
difficult for
so like
Hysteria.
just
Oh, great jump, Lambo. He made it to the top of Annex. Unfortunately, yeah, not much left after that, right?
yeah, and now they're gonna buy up.
Well, I mean that starts to change the scenario again a little bit. 8-7 at the half. We thought, gee, there may be.
Well, there was a chance for them,
Hysteria,
but now
immediately
they're
you see Paradox
a piece of shit
winning a
team.
pistol in pretty exciting
What,
fashion,
Hysteria?
and then going on to have a
Yeah,
very,
it's just
very
like, oh,
good
you know, we
defensive
thought it was
game.
dangerous for a
Sounded
little
like
bit
that's
there,
gone through
but
for
yeah,
Hysteria,
looks
but
like they're dog shit.
Well, yeah, this is exactly what they were
Rebound
doing
gap.
last, like in the first
Perhaps
map.
have
like,
full util on that
They were
second
doing that
side,
like
plenty of
on
guns
their
to
match
work
a
with
couple
there.
of nights
But he's
ago
still
as
low, so
well.
if they do
The
lose this one,
casters.
yeah, they just
Like,
hate
just clearly-
them for some reason.
I think they're just like biased. They probably are friends with like the other teams all the time, whereas these guys
Well,
just run in
yeah.
their own
Like the
circle.
start to the half of Paradox.
Yeah, and especially I think like they were saying that like this team has played in like in the top tier for like at least 2 years, so they're just probably like they're very
Yeah.
familiar with some of the players
yeah.
individually.
Come through, but Marsh,
Whereas yeah,
sneaky
they've just
beaky
never
with it.
seen Hysteria
And it
before.
seems that Paradox have absolutely no idea that he's already made his way down the vent. Danny here just playing from secret, and Marsh might be able to time himself a flank, but he's worried about control room instead. So commits to lowers, and now I'm watching Danny clearing out the halls behind himself. Danger ready with the MP9 at close range, falls and jumps as well to buy some more time. But
Yes.
the window, it's there.
Good
it wasn't broken,
trade.
and Marsh, the sneaky,
Yeah.
beaky play pays off.
Yup.
Well, 3-on-3. Very winnable for
Yeah,
both
yeah,
sides.
yeah.
Marsh, it's a nice
Oh,
sharp
it's
one
Chris
onto
and-
Danny G.
Chris and
But
Ryan.
Chelios
Chris and
is in
Ryan
the
again.
position to really make the difference. Bomb is still sort of headed down toward that B bomb side at the moment. Hembo looks like he's going to head in that direction too. Kel has rotated his position as well. So this is quite nice from him. Gets into window.
Ooh.
Yes,
Oh, but
Chris.
Draz is all over it. He's waiting for it. Now it's onto TJP solo.
Okay, what's he got for
I
us?
think he's going to rotate fast.
2 knife kills. I'm waiting. Bomb gonna be planted. Comes in.
Yes, Ryan.
Good shit. Good shit.
Is straight at it.
Absolutely crazy plays.
Knows that it's gonna be bouncing off of the door frame there.
Yeah,
so
they just
takes
needed
the
some
head
guns.
off the
They're
teeth,
good.
shoulders,
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
fine.
And Hysteria into the half. 8 to 10.
I want them to take a map. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I want them to take it to Overpass. Because Overpass is one of their main
Paradox
maps.
is going to be able to put together in this round.
Hysteria.
Right.
So if they win this, like they've got a decent
Force fight through.
chance.
Yeah.
They did have enough money for weapons. Not a huge amount of util to put behind it, but a couple of M4s. Some of the targets up there as well with the HE need for the Famis's to get a bit of an extra crack at it. Nice.
And I think they've
I
been
think it really
practicing
does
Nuke
rely
pretty
on
hard
Chelios
from what
probably
Chris was
striking
saying.
here and has backed away at the wrong time. Spinach down low though.
And Danny, in a very
Harry's only
solid
got a
position
pistol,
to deal
only got a
with the
deagle.
push here.
That's all he needs.
Safely just
That's all he
jump over.
needs. Absolute champion.
All the info here at Halls.
Chris.
Slow crouch forward is going to be enough to get the info. Danny jumping up the rafters, and he's already going to have danger down on that B site with him. Bomb spotted too, so that's big information for Paradox.
God, I'm so nervous. I'm not even playing. I can't imagine being the people playing in this game.
Yeah.
Look, I guess especially because it's
Good.
CSGO,
Quiet
which I'm
round
just
so
garbage
far.
at.
Paradox
Yes, Chris!
wondering where is that push going to come? And with that kill onto Danny G, maybe the information is
Yo-ho.
coming, but
Danger
not the
kind
way
of
that they would have liked
flopped
it to have
that.
been. Danger. Even if he would have gotten a kill there, Mac, I'm not sure that it does much for the round because Paradox had 3 players on the top site.
Yeah,
Those
there
3
we
players
go.
might now just
And then
decide
they
to
just
save their
lock it
guns
down at the
'cause,
bottom, and they're
yeah,
good.
what are you going to do?
Exits are probably the best case scenario.
Yeah,
here.
they're not
The
even
more
gonna try
weapons
and
you can
push
keep
it.
out of
Hell
Hysteria
yeah.
hands,
All right,
easier
nice.
the job will be later on in the half. So
Now moving
priority was
silently to
getting into
try and
safe position
take
because
exits,
Zap
so
was
hopefully they don't
slowly,
die on the
surely,
way out.
silently making his way off the top of heaven.
Yeah,
back
they're just going to
all the
save.
way. It's CT spawn.
Fucking Harry.
Boys at the back of warehouse. As well.
Well, yeah,
DJ
Harry only had a
takes
pistol,
one down,
so
but just the deagle out of the equation. And Hysteria, happy to keep the rest alive, not wanting to take any fights here, worried about their own economy, to try to, you know, round out the
Nice,
fight as
nice,
nicely
nice,
as
nice.
possible. They're just
Looking
one
good,
away,
looking
knocking at
good.
the door of Paradox right now.
yeah, that's right. Give Harry
Well,
an
they are
AK back.
Really
Send
hurting
him
their
in.
economy in that last round as well. So Paradox
Fucking
now
let
have
Harry
to
pop.
Yeah.
an awkward decision, you know, do we
Harry
take
had
just
some
those
pretty good
USPs
shots on the
through?
first
Do we
map, to be
force
honest.
again behind the guns that we saved? But they're just going to take the more economic route and save the money for the next couple of rounds. 5-7 is invested for Danger, but apart from that, it is just the weapons that are taken through from the previous to try to make the impact in this round. And I mean, those definitely can make a difference, but
So yeah,
you're going to have to
Hysteria
get them
should win
into the
this
round
as
early
well.
on in the piece. You can't let Hysteria
Harry,
away
don't.
with things early on in the
Thank
piece.
God.
Danger
Harry's
tries
cracked.
to redo the heroics that we saw on Vertigo, but will not be able to this time with that 5-7.
You know, that was my main takeaway of the like
Graz.
map that I watched a couple of
We was
days
gonna be
ago was
after
just
that
that Harry is
initially.
good at this game.
Yeah,
Double.
we say as he dies.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Well,
okay.
Pressure at ramp is way too strong. All the way into trophy, he's gone. And he's found himself a trophy as well. That upgrade of the AK is lovely. He may just try to juggle a couple of these guns back to try to get it in the hands of Danny G. Sat with the fabulous. It's a
Yes.
little too inaccurate to work at that range. A recurring theme. And
Oh,
Chell
smoke's a bit too far back.
off here, has the time. He has the one-on-one with
Who
Draz.
threw that
Who's
smoke?
just out on an island,
Absolute
rolling towards the front
dumbass.
side, as now he's gonna try
There
to
we
win
go.
the 1-on-4, but it's not gone well for him. Marsh, nice line held from Squeaky, and that is going to be the equalizer. 10 rounds each. Wow.
Certainly seems like Hysteria know their way around Nuke. Early days on this
Yeah,
T
shut
side,
the
but
hell
definitely
up.
good signs.
Yeah, yeah, so-
One round
you
under
shut up.
their belt already.
backpedaling now that they're playing well.
Back in.
Yeah.
Very, very low money though.
Yeah, I was
All
saying to
five of those
Winnie
Ravens
earlier,
players,
like,
so they are just
they were
scraping the
so
bottom of the barrel,
rude on the
hoping
first one.
they're
Just
gonna be
like,
able to get something rolling on
Oh,
this
like the
season.
first
So
map
it's
or the
yeah,
first round?
the first map, like,
Just another
just
2
basically
buys
talking
after
about
this
like
Yeah.
how sloppy their plays were and all of that sort of stuff. Like,
Real uphill
just
Damn.
shut up, bro.
Paradox, and it's sort of strange to say that.
Okay, wow. So they really are like they really do have to backpedal. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they know the map.
Individually looking sharper at the
Yeah, now
moment.
that they actually know the map, they're
All
playing
the
quite
timing doesn't
well.
work for him.
Okay,
Drops
shut
the
up,
flash.
bro.
That's his last piece of util. Hysteria going silent off that contact. Fought for full ramp control, but they put all their members in this one position, so they pretty much have to commit here. In danger, not going to be flashed off the line, but falls away. Gives up a little bit more control. TJ not too far away, so can lend that helping hand if Hysteria do commit to lower, but that lobby control's still there. Raz looking to lurk up a storm late through elbow.
Lurk up a storm. Oh.
Looks like he's in a good spot to deal with it. Double stack on top of Hut.
Oh no,
Sat's gonna
Ryan.
get jumped up on top of Heaven as well.
Yeah.
And just in time as well.
Good, good.
Because the hit was coming through. The timing could have been really awkward for Paradox if they were caught
Damn,
mid-jump.
brutal.
But Spinach, he eventually
Jeez,
falls as
okay.
well. And so too does the rest of the offense of
rough.
the Hysteria. Paradox go 1 round ahead again. But the danger's not over just yet, Mac. Buy back in straight away from Hysteria.
Yeah, and we're looking at the economy of Paradox. 1 foot put in the wrong direction means Hysteria are going to bounce straight back in. Look, keeping those 4 rifles alive on one of those early rounds they won. When they hit that
Why do
miss.
they
Definitely paying
shoot
dividends
at the
right
start of
now,
the map? Like, why does Harry do that?
enabled them to make
And the
that
other
one
guy was doing
mistake.
it too.
See if they're going to be able to.
I'm
answer
pretty sure they're just
another.
ADHD, but
Open
I
hands
don't think
Lambo
it's
again.
definitely not a. Oh no! They're shooting out the windows for grenade throws.
Squeaky.
Oh, okay.
I think I made that mistake
Actually,
at 1.2
too much
when we were
damage.
playing Nuke. I went like, "What are you doing? Why are you
Enough to
shooting your
make it
gun?"
to
And then
headshot
Chris was
with
like,
the
"We need to
A
throw like flashes and smokes in through the windows."
Damn.
And I guess that's all you're really looking for.
Imagine being good at this game.
Yeah,
Ever.
true. Yeah, can I play
Yeah,
like
same.
competitive
Yeah,
Civ?
I
I don't
agree.
think I'd even be very good at competitive
What are you
Civ 5,
doing?
to be honest.
Yeah.
Just listening to you talk, it's just beautiful, Mac.
I'm just good against you
just
guys.
Us idiots.
Thought Nox might have been,
Well, yeah, I guess just in the same
I
way that
think he's
Chris would
asleep in the
absolutely
bathroom.
flatten us at
That's where he
CS:GO.
usually goes to bed.
Yeah.
I feel. Put him on the bed.
I guess that's the entire reason we came up
he's
with
too
the
stinky.
bro versus
Oh,
bro.
okay.
I guess we
Too
didn't
hairy.
come up with it, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Hair
Like,
in my face
So
while
we
we
Invented it.
yeah.
Anyway,
Play
Chelios has a bit of work to do here in the ramp room, and
Yes, Harry.
he's done a pretty good job of getting some good damage out there, but unfortunately, it's going to end up in a 2-for-1
Damn.
trade, favoring
Damn.
Danger
No.
from the same position we saw him in
Harry, get him.
earlier this time, making amends for it. The
Okay.
FAMAS didn't work, but the
Okay,
M4A1S
2 to 1,
does.
2 to 1. Chris, you
And now
got
it's
this
onto
kill.
ASAP. 1
Chris, you
on
got it.
2. His timing's looking pretty good though, Mac. Bomb was dropped in an awkward spot, and Hysteria had to retreat.
No.
He's going to find him. He's going to spot them. He's going to go through the smoke. He's going to end
Oh,
the round.
no.
A double kill. Well done to ASAP.
Movement god, timing god,
His JBL on his bed.
unit. The man not only gets the silent drop to manipulate the timing, they didn't know he was down the vent, and whoever that was planted the bomb, moved but didn't look at door, didn't see him coming. And then the coverage as well relied way too much on this smoke. Have a look at it. Oh, and you can't let Sap put himself in a position like that.
Yeah, so
So, into round 23 we go.
Hysteria's saving again, so they're not going to
Sap's
win.
looking
Well, I
angry.
guess they could win
We've
this
got some
one,
angry
but
gamers coming out as
they're looking to
Paradox.
try and get a
Having
kill
a good time,
and
but maybe
save a
too
rifle.
good of a time. Hysteria already 10 rounds. Danny G.
Have
Looking
we
at
met
brutal
Lane?
punishment.
I don't recognize the
On
name.
the outers players.
No,
though,
I don't.
Lady
I've
of the
never
law.
met Lane.
Okay.
This is just where now you start to see a bit of a shift in the game, isn't it? That round gets
Was
brought
Michael
back by
ever on this
Hysteria. We're back to 11-11.
Team, or is he
I don't-
just a friend?
I don't think so.
They've got
I don't think so.
really good opportunity to just build that
Michael has like
up.
really shit internet, so he can't even like
Has
play.
a little
Oh yeah, he's in the city now though.
Oh
He's-
yeah,
He's-
yeah, no, yeah,
Paradox is in a
he's
strong
yeah,
economic
he's
position.
moved.
He
You've
lives
got a
like a
3-round
block
lead.
away from me now.
Hysteria
Oh,
are
really?
gonna have to
Yeah,
work really
he's
hard
at
to get
like
themselves back
Uni
into
Melbourne
this fight.
campus, and I'm like Carlton, you probably don't know that much about Melbourne, but yeah, it's like just there's like a city block, and we're just on opposite corners of the city block.
Coming through there.
Right.
You can see the movement jump across the line just to try to drag Danger's cross set out into the middle of nowhere, and it did, but the man
Okay,
had a nice
Hysteria's
little
buying
break
again.
to find himself 3. Good transfer. Chell, ooh, he's got a gap to play with now, so you better believe that Marsh is in trouble. See if he can play the
Now they're
patient
back to
game.
shit talking again. Come on, guys.
Hunting for a gap. He's heard every single thing here, and the man's just going to be going in through it dry.
Oh,
Finds himself
no.
the double on that quick flank. Lambo and Lane. Double L's not having an absolute idea
Yes,
of what's
Chris.
going on. Draz able to trade late and at least bring it back to that 3-on-4, but Hysteria are in trouble.
Oh.
Marsh as well.
I was trying to bring it back,
Watch,
but
Harry.
unfortunately there's just too many trades coming through for Paradox. It's really that 1-2 punch from Danny G that makes the big difference, and from the rest of it, it just has to be Paradox trading 1-for-1 from there, and they go a little better than that anyway.
Go crazy. Harry,
I honestly
go
thought
crazy.
Danny G was going to get away with 3. I don't know how he even got out initially. You know, he must have just ducked back inside that smoke. He's just getting away with so much.
Harry does have the bomb.
Oh, Spinach. Look, I think there can still be something to be said for this round if he can get some more damage done. You know, money hasn't ballooned out that much for Paradox. Try to keep them honest. Force them to reinvest. Hysteria, they're going to have to break the Paradox economy at some point if they're going to come back into this map. So it's better to get that ball rolling, even in a small sense. Just finding one more frag here is going to help. 20 seconds to do it in. Danger is watching, and Danger's been sharp so far tonight. He's not going to miss.
Accuracy, the A1.
Okay, well,
Definitely dangerous in
pivotal
his
round.
hands. And there it is. Paradox looking like they're taking things that little more seriously now. It's getting to the pointy end of things. They don't want to go to a third map. They got places to be, and there it is. Danny G works a perfect timing, utilizes all those sound cues to full effect. Picks up a couple of cheeky picks.
Tactical timeout
tactical
for
timeout
Hysteria.
coming through. I feel like we haven't seen too many of these at all tonight.
Okay, they are going to force. Okay.
Apparently, used 1 of 4. Okay,
Wow.
used. I thought that was remaining. My bad.
No, there's been a couple of them coming out tonight. Not a huge amount. You know, it's not... I guess it's not the kind of game, for the most part, at least the games that we've seen, that have required a lot of timeouts.
Yeah.
Because they've really just been big blowouts, and it's like, yeah, I mean, you can take a timeout, but normally the game's over. But in this case, 10-14, it does feel like there is a lot to chat about.
Another timeout used. Back-to-back tax coming through for Hysteria. So we'll see if they, you know, can use them to full effect. Maybe just use them to, you know, chill out a little bit because they can tell something's going wrong. Paradox, of course, looking very sharp for the next couple.
What's to talk about? That's crazy. Double tack. What are we going to get here? This has to be the most galaxy brain shit from Hysteria. Got everything they need to win this round. Look, I mean, weaponry's not ideal, but Utila's there. Lane's got an AK, but no armor, though. Just... Alright, let's see how we go.
What they got for us? Marsh was
Oh,
trying to line
I
something
thought
up.
Ryan was just going to
Chell
die right there.
barely missing there.
Yeah, see, this is him throwing a grenade in through that top
Scope
window.
into the door. Speaking of doors, Marsh wanted to go through, but Chell has stopped them before the flash has even gone off, not
Yeah,
giving him a
that's-
damn chance. Collateral. You hate to see it if you're a Hysteria fan. And Danny G, he's found another. So Paradox making
Harry, now's the time to go
making them
crazy.
look like ducks, really. After spending a whole bloody minute having a chat about what to do this round, everything is picked apart because Paradox has not respected their positioning. And Spinach, his position now known as well.
Damn.
Misap's going to have a little bit of a cheeky peek into Hut. Chelios gets the kill in the end.
Okay.
Nice triple for him in that one. 30 frags up for
I
Chelios in
think
the map.
that's basically it.
Day at the office, and Danger's having a good time as well, isn't he? A very good night for Paradox. I do like that they've been tested a little bit here on Nuke, but they seem to have quashed any resistance pretty comfortably. Last ditch attempt.
Potential final round coming through here, Jordan. Bit of prog smoke there for Lane, but the man can't see a thing. Gets the better of Danny. After a nice little bit of movement, Sap cops a bink, but sends one back
This isn't
with the
looking
AK,
too
so
bad.
survives on 1 HP. Still plenty of util there for Hysteria to play with. There is that one nade in the hands of Draz, but quite close enough to find it landing on Sap's feet just yet. There is a chance though.
Sick to my stomach watching
Look at
this.
this creep out from Lambo. TJP, he's full HP though. It's gonna be tough to kill.
Oh,
Harry,
Fire
Harry.
shot there, Lambo. TJP just being too strong tonight. Gets a
jeez.
4K to finish things off, and he's pumped as always. He is a bit of a loose unit sometimes, I feel, but seems to have got the boys pretty keen on having a giggle. And a 2-0
Oh, that's
why
it.
not? Paradox, a good day at the office.
Yeah.
We'll take a short break, then we'll have some interviews on the other side. See you in a sec.
that's rough.
One 1.9k people watching a guy called Spinach play.
Finish. Yeah, I just saw that.
Hey, look, menu bomb.
I don't know if that means they're out of the tournament. I think it does. Oh, I think they do keep playing. I think Swiss stage means that, yeah, you play in groups, and then the top team from each group, oh sorry, the top two from each group goes to the playoffs, I think.
Right.
Harry's sad. Let's see what the schedule is.
Oh, they're all in the VIP chat now. We should join.
Okay, sounds good.